auntie, she up. I'm sorry. My 17-year-old, his auntie, she worked for the federal government. And so, boom, bam, my son is disabled. He was getting a check, so she took that and my son. And like I said, she stole from me. And the thing was, me and her had an altercation not too long ago, and I'm not telling my business. I'm speaking facts. I don't care about who know what, because the way people intrude my life and disrespect me in such ways, I don't care what's being told. It needs to be told, and it's a whole lot need to be told. But right now, this is where I'm going at it for tonight. But anyway, she worked for the federal government. She been working for the federal government for a long time. So I don't know if she went to the federal government out here in Texas and manipulated something, because it's like all this been going on in my life, y'all, and nobody doing nothing about it. And it's bothering me, it worries me. It's not okay for nobody to come in people's lives and rip them apart like that and block their money, block them from doing anything. And like I said, I have children and know it's not okay for them to have done me in such ways. And I'm going to pray God have mercy on their souls. But anyway, I have a Facebook, and I'm under Josie Noel, and I start telling my stories there. If you want to go check it out, you can probably get more into what I've been going through. And like I tell y'all, it's rough. I want to cry, but I can't cry. It's my heart broke, yes. Because when you put so much love out there and you've been there for people, and then you going through this, and the people that you've been there for don't even lift up a finger and try to see if you're okay or you need anything, something wrong with that. But again, that's going to be another story, but that's part of the story. This is part of why I'm coming to YouTube. God been nodding on me to do YouTube, but like I said, I haven't had the strength to do all that, but somehow something told me to go ahead and do that. I've been trying to reach out to people because I want my story told out there. It's not okay that they ripped me and stripped me naked the way they did and invade my privacy and blocking me from working or anything. It's not okay, because I have a child and he's 14 years old that I do have to provide for, and I do want to have a house again, and I do want to get a car again. And like I said, I never not had those things, but somehow this warfare and these maces and whoever all hands in it, they took it upon themselves to dip and dab in my life in such ways. I don't know what was said, but I could tell you this, I'm sure it was nothing but a bunch of lies. And it's like, I'm going to put it like that, they had me up for sacrifice. They tried to sacrifice me. But due to God being there on my side and my spirit guides and y'all being there giving me messages and my ancestors holding me down, that's what's been saving my life. And I just want to reach out and give y'all a little taste of my story, but I always like to read the Bible because it's very important. And God told me that's right, I'm doing right. Especially with how warfare going time high right now, it's very important for me to be in that Bible. So yes, I want to get out here and share my stories, and I want to help you all, because I'm sure it's more than me been through this, and some people I'm sure didn't make it out of here or lost their mind from what I went through, and what I experienced was disgusting. It makes me sick. And Lord knows I want to take them down as much as I can, because it's not okay and it got to stop. It's not okay. But the whole thing, they didn't understand. God allowed them to attack me in such ways. The whole time they thought they was finna expose me, when the whole time God allowed them to do what they do because he wanted me to expose them. And right now, I've been fighting back. I don't play. I fight back. I don't care who they are. I'm not scared of nobody but God. Fear no man. And that's what they don't like. They don't like that I'm fighting back, and I'm fighting for my life and my freedom again, because they took my freedom. Really, I feel like they trying to bury me. And like I said, y'all, I'm a powerful woman, a very powerful woman, and I love the Lord, and I'm a leader. And I am, yes, I am chosen. I am one of those that is chosen out there to do a journey for God out here, and that's what, taking the principality down and bringing peace and light back into this world. And I'm gonna do that. And nobody gonna stop me. Like I say, everything I've been through, God is my everything. Everything that I go on or do in my life is God's glory, not mine. And I plan on sharing this because it's very important for my other generations to come to get this, because it's rough out here, y'all. And when I tell y'all it's very important to stay woke out here, it's very important to stay woke. Like I said, I discussed a whole lot on my Facebook, but I'm gonna come on my YouTube and do it. But this is where I'm gonna stop at, because it's so much. I'll be on here for hours and days if I get in here and tell y'all all the attacks and everything that have happened to me in my life. But at this point, if my life at this time, with them still doing what they do, still invading my privacy, still disrespecting me in such ways, right now all I want is justice. And I'm reaching out to anyone that's in higher authority that be on these YouTubes or anything, or anybody that have high authority of anything. Please share my story, because I'm a lady in Texas. I live in Beaumont, Texas, but the warfare started in Orange, Texas. Yes, we on the map, but we not out there like that. But hey, it's time for us to be known, because you'll be surprised the things that happen in small towns or little small golden triangle like Texas. And like I said, between Orange, Beaumont, and Louisiana, the warfare was time high. And yes, it is worldwide. No matter where I go, I'm going to be watching. I'm going to be following. But the thing is, I want to bring down, I don't care who in power. I don't care who in power in the government part or not. Whoever playing parts in here, I really want them to go down for what they did me, because they shouldn't have done me nothing in such ways I didn't deserve, y'all. And like I said, I've been on my Facebook. I've been trying to make people understand my story, but it's not being told, because somehow with people in the higher places, they manipulating situations, and they got people trying to throw wolves over other people's eyes so that I can't get my story out or y'all don't hear about it. So this is my last option, and it's coming to YouTube and letting the world know about it. Like I said, yes, I'm a regular person, but I'm real big, and y'all don't even get it. My life just beginning. I'm on my path. I'm on my journey, and part of that is what help it was bring the principalities down and bring peace upon this earth. Wake our brothers and sisters and up, and so our generations that's coming after us and after them, it could be more peace and more love than hate. It's time to shut the principality down. It's time to shut the Masons, the demonic covenants that have been taking over this world forever. It's time to shut them down. And like I say, they bark up the right tree. Because I'm not going to be fearing this battle, because I know God would have never allowed me to be in such battle if he knew I couldn't handle it. And I'm going to pray and praise him boldly. I don't care who don't like it. It's time for people to stand up and be leaders and not followers, and do the right thing. It's not okay to sit down and watch wrong and do nothing about it, because when you watch wrong and do nothing about it, guess what? You just as wrong as the next person. When you could have stood out and help that lady or help that man out there that's going through that, and you know anything about it, but you chose to be quiet. So when the principality go down, guess what? Hey, whoever go down with it ain't none of my business. But for the time being, I'm going to let go and let God and start telling my stories, and hoping that I could reach out to a lot of you sisters and brothers, my sisters and brothers, my spiritual family. That's right. New world. It's time to get that hate out the world and bring more peace and love in the world. And I'm going to be one of those that make a shift in this world. Period. And it ain't nothing Masons and nobody else could do about it. God is my boss. He's my everything. And that's who I let tell me what to do. That's who runs my body and my soul, period. And my mind. If God said go get them, I'm going to get them. What other people think is none of my business. But what happened to me is not okay. And I do want justice for it. I really do. I really want this out open to be exposed, and those that have involvement in it, for those and others that been going through this. Because like I say, especially my readers, yes, they're attacking y'all too, because why? They hack my phone and they know that I watch y'all, and so guess what? They go and attack y'all. And I think some they manipulated, but some of y'all still on point and y'all staying on point. And I thank you all for continue on reading and speaking the truth, and not trying to lie or put facades on for $1. I salute. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go. I hope everybody have a good night. Y'all, this not going to be the last time you see me. Like I said, when I come on here, I'm always going to talk in the Bible. We're going to pray. We're going to read in the Bible. And then, hey, if I can explain some things to you, I will. But this is what God has me to do, and it ain't nothing nobody could do about it. So everybody needs to get on board and stand in tall in places. No need for jealousy. Like I said, we're going through a spiritual warfare, good against evil. It should be separated and divided. Whoever side you're on, I don't know, it's none of my business, but me, I'm Team God, and I'm going all the way up to the top. And I don't care if I crawl, walk, or what. I'm going to get there with God hands all over me. So anyway, I hope my beautiful soul family have a good night. My beautiful people, period. I hope you all have a good night and stay safe out there. Most of all, stay woke. But anyway, I always in my lives like I do on Facebook. That's how I plan on doing it on YouTube. And how we end this, y'all? God is but good all the time. And in God we trust, and we will never trust no man but God. Everybody have a good night. Stay safe. Most of all, stay woke. And watch over each other while y'all out there having fun. Everybody have a good night. Bye-bye.